Broadway is getting a taste of Russia with the lush new musical romance, Dr. Zhivago. We're here at the Broadway Theater on opening night. Wow, oh my God, they made a musical out of Dr. Zhivago. It's crazy.
They sure did. It's big. Lots of explosions, death, destruction, love, war, it's all there.
So many people associate the name Omar Sharif with Dr. Zhivago. How does that feel for you that the legacy of that performance sort of lives on?
You know, today we're here celebrating the musical more than the film, and you know, my grandfather made the role famous, but Tam really makes it iconic, so I'm so excited to be here and to watch him and to celebrate with him. His premiere on Broadway. But
honestly, tell me, what's it like to sit in the audience and watch your wife in the middle of this super romantic story, like making out with Tam Mutu? I mean, how you doing?
That part is always tricky. I'd be lying if it wasn't.
You had a chin dimple.
If I had a chin dimple in the shape of a Y, perhaps.
Are you a big fan of these big romance musicals and big love?
I love it. I'm a bit of a romantic, and I love Dr. Zhivago. My sister introduced me to Dr. Zhivago. She's like a huge fan of it, so it's great. It's really exciting to see it tonight.
Are you totally well versed on Russian history? Are you going in here an expert on Russian history?
No, you got some for me.
I'm not an expert in anything Russian, although I am playing a Russian in this new show I'm doing up at Lincoln Center. So I feel like this could be like considered research.
I could run any Jeopardy category on Bible stories from Broadway musicals, and so I'm hoping after this to be able to run the category in Jeopardy for Russian history.
I know a little bit about Russian history. I'm mostly just afraid of it and of them.
You know, one of the great reliefs of opening tonight is I can stop reading books about the Russian Revolution, and I've moved on to other literature for the first time in a long time.
When you write a show, are you able to actually sit in the audience and get swept up in it like the audience members?
Of course.
You know, even from the first preview, which was basically our first run-through, people love the story, and there's a lot of it.
Tam Mutu, you just made your Broadway debut. How the hell are you?
I am exhausted. No, I'm so overwhelmed though, but I am exhausted, but it's been amazing.
Happy opening. Dr. Zhivago, how you feeling?
Ecstatic, humbled, very humbled, grateful, very grateful.
The beard looks great on you. Do you like being this Russian dude with the furs, and do you like being that guy up there?
Well, beards are, you know, a lot of the kids are wearing the beards, so, you know, I feel like I'm happening now. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I'm not looking forward to it in the summer. But sure, yeah, why not? Let's get Russian-y.
You are a beautiful blonde in the show. So do people recognize you at the stage door?
Sometimes, sometimes not. It depends. Sometimes people are like, when is Lara coming out? And I have to be like, I don't know.
The drama and there's romance and your great outfits and your muffs. So how does it feel to be up there living it?
It's just so epic, and it feels that way. I mean, at one point I walked down the center of this huge rake in a 6-foot train, and it's just like I just feel so regal and beautiful, and I don't know, it's really pretty incredible.
How does it feel to be the doctor? You're Dr. Zhivago. How does that feel?
I'm a lucky boy. You know, what can I say? I hope my dad, wherever he is like looking down and hopefully smiling, rather than saying you should have become a hairdresser, which is what he wanted me to do.
What about this love story sort of lives on? And I mean, you know, it's been reborn as a Broadway musical. The story's not going anywhere. What about it do you think really excites people?
I think it's because it's like an against all odds kind of story, and also the idea that they only had 10 days together. I think in everyone's core they're a hopeless romantic, and that resonates with them.
I think it's just something about the yearning of love and finding that one true love.
The romantic side of it is appealing, but the deeper part of it is the political side. I mean, we look at what's happening in Russia now, and it's frighteningly similar to 100 years ago.
When you're so attached to a show, are you able to actually sit there as an audience member and enjoy it like the rest of the audience members are? Are you able to sort of get lost in it at all?
Not even slightly. No, I'm picking apart everything. Oh, why didn't we get to that? But I think that we've been able to achieve a miracle. I really do.
Putting on any show is a big feat, but a show like this is a really big show for everyone involved. What is it like to sort of get to the end, to get to opening night, and to you did it. You did it. How does it feel?
Well, yeah, we feel like we hit a home run as well. Do you know? It's kind of like when it's that kind of feeling of like running a marathon and then getting to the finish line and just crossing over it, and you're like, okay, now we can have a drink of water or maybe a champagne later on, one or two.